Testing, testing. Sweet. Okay. It looks like we're good, so I'm gonna go ahead and stream week 3 for League Pursuit. I'm gonna leave this live stream just up on my video. It's less recording, and it saves me a little more time, but I still get to put out some content. Unless some crazy stuff happens in the game. So I'm still gonna go through deep dive kind of in all my decisions as we play, and kind of go through there. So this week we get 2 more packs like every other week. Let's hope we can open something good for our deck, because last I remember, it's been a while since I played this league. We needed it. Topple, okay. Ursa Squadron. Growing Sludge. Got a mini removal spell and detonation cannon, and Sanguine Reaper, which is just a really good unit. So, Fire Shadow. I don't even remember what our deck was. Well, I guess we'll find out in a second. Wow, we're getting a lot of good Justice cards. Side Street Monitor and Send to Market, just a really decent flying unit, and another removal spell. Wow. Vine Tangler, okay, I'll take that. I can use that for one of my like casual decks in Expedition too, so. Okay, we are at a rough 9-8 record rate now. Our deck was not great, and we had some pretty rough luck, so. Okay, so let's see. Did we get any cards in these factions that we could buff up our deck? Another 3-cost 2/2. Sanguine Reaper, but not in our faction. Okay, so not ideal. Now, what if we switch to Justice? Because we got a boatload of good Justice cards. So we'll take out our Shadow and our dual faction cards. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was factionless. Okay, we'll leave our sigils for now. Where was the factionless card I took out? There we go. Replicated Sellsword. And now let's look at Justice. So we need to add 8 cards. Okay, so maybe I'm overly high on this, but 2-cost 2/3 always overperforms for me in these leagues. I could also imagine Bastion Gatekeeper as another good option. So we'll toss an Ursa Squadron. Martial Efficiency we had from one of the previous weeks. An amazing card. Almost like a bomb. Mythic uncommon, we could say. So we'll add that guy in. Side Street Monitor's awesome. Topples removal. Overthrows removal. Decent 4-cost unit. Decent 5-cost unit. And another removal spell. So, and I think we had another good 4-cost in Noble's Enforcer. So let's see if we can make room for that. So, can take out a 7-cost guy for a 4 to help our curve. And I almost like Growing Sludge more than that other 5-cost stealth. So what's this? So when you play an ultimate ability, play 3/3 Mandrake, pay 9. We don't really have too many. We have Goliath Flytrap, Overdrawn Harvester. Oh, first off, let's see. Summon, you may discard a card to create and draw. So what 2-cost unit do we want? Okay, we can take out that mediocre spell for... Where was it? 2-cost 2/3. Essentially, these units just end up being really good for combat. Okay. We have a decent amount of 2-drops. Mass Nurturing Sentinel. Spiteful Lumen. Almost thinking of maybe taking out a 3-drop for maybe just another send to market. Spiteful Lumen doesn't really do a lot. And that gives us a decent amount of removal, some solid units. And now we can take out one more card for Cambrai Blueprints. Kind of just like taking out Amberlock. Let's see. We have 19 units and not that many other things. Maybe just 1 2-drop. It's tough. Like, which 2-drop is better here? 2-cost 2/2 that can attack and gets blocked as a 3/3, gain a couple life, or a more defensive one that still will gain you a couple life from its effect, and then you can summon, discard a card to get secret pages. It's like, I feel like we're more of a late game deck as far as our units and everything. So I could see going either way. Or just Amberlock, because it doesn't do that much. Okay, we'll take out Amberlock. And maybe we'll take out 1 6-drop. I hate to say it, but you'd keep the Valor one? Is that what I ended up keeping? Also, shouldn't you be at the beach right now? Yeah, that's... We'll see. I'm going to keep them both in, and we'll see how this goes. I think the last thing is I'm going to take out the Chief Examiner for the 5-cost unit we took out earlier, and go from there. This actually looks a lot better. Those 2 packs, I've never gotten so much value from 2 packs before, and this looks pretty decent to me. I'm pretty happy with this, actually. Oh, yeah, maybe I should actually add some Justice Sigils. That would probably be good. Our faction splits 16 and 12. And we definitely do want... Oh, wow, we only have 2 double faction stuff for Justice. I still think we'll make this more 50-50, because we have a lot of cards that can go get sigils. Okay, time to avenge this. Time to avenge ourselves here. Game 1. Okay, 1 sigil hands. We are on the draw. Let's pretend we just drew a sigil here. I mean, we have this, which we can play on turn 2 if we draw a sigil. Pitch the 6-drop to get secret pages, although then we can't cast secret pages. So, yeah, this is just, we'll use our free draw. This, I think, is good enough to keep on the draw. We just need any sigil, and we have 4 good castable cards. So, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, make sure you apply some sunscreen. Don't get too burnt out there. That beach sun hits different. Okay. I like this. Our opponent's playing Justice and didn't lead off with Ursa Squadron turn 2 on the play. I feel like that always happens to me. Okay, let's see. We have nothing we can ramp into on turn 5. That would be the benefit of playing Nurturing Sentinel, because it'll draw a random sigil for us. Or actually, it doesn't even... It doesn't play it, so that wouldn't even really do it. So, I'm thinking of just playing Rowhammer and attacking. The only thing that could be that could block is a deadly unit, and then at least we get the unit out of the way. Most likely this is a 3-power unit. It could be the 3-2 with Valor, or the 3-1 that plays Rampage at the start of your turn, so... We don't want to... I think I'll play Mask Maker next. Your other units that share a type with it get +1/+1. I'll be able to play it, choose Sentinel, and we have a couple Sentinels here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's really good. That has Warcry. Gave it a solid buff. We're gonna pass here. We have a unit with Deadly, so... Yep, free attack because our guy has Endurance. And then we'll play our Deadly unit and pass. Hopefully he doesn't have removal here, or we're gonna start falling really far behind with these Warcry triggers. Oh no, we can amplify that. Okay. Yeah, we are in dire straits now. So let's see, if he attacks, we leave up martial efficiency. What's the other option? We can play Overdrawn Harvester and double block. And we only lose one of them. And that still keeps martial efficiency for a bigger blowout. Yeah, I like that plan. Now he needs a bigger removal spell, basically, but even if he uses like a torch or something to kill one of our guys, we would have lost to that with our combat trick anyways, so... He could just have a combat trick here. But see, even if we left up our combat trick here, we would have lost our unit. So we need a power card here. Still nothing. Wow, yeah, this is really bad for us. So we'll play Mask Maker for no value, unfortunately. The reason why I'm doing... Oh, this gets permanent double damage. Yeah, this is... Wow. Okay. Yeah, some games roll like that. We got stuck on sigils. Let's see, 2 and our martial efficiency finally kills it.
Battle formation.
But we're basically dead. I mean, he has to have... He's Warcried like a million times here. Okay. So, Sigil, maybe? Nope. So, we make the only play we can, the 1-4. So this got 2... Oh, okay, that's game. Yeah. We block either one, we take 6. We'll see if he attacks. Make him have it. Yep. Okay. Wow. Our opponent brutalized us that game. 9-9. It's been a long time since I was 50-50 in these leagues, so we are in unknown territory right now. Okay. This is a really good hand. We have strong cards in here, so let's see if we can get a little more luck on our side. Although, once again, our opponent, their draw was flawless. Send for reserve, so remember, this is a card that gets much, much better the more you can amplify it. So, we aren't an aggressive deck, we don't need to play it on turn 2. But they did get Ursa Squadron, which is very annoying for us. So let's see. We play Mask Maker, that way we have a block for it. It could die to a combat trick, and then we have to amplify... Okay, I don't like any of our options here. Play that, goes kill, that leaves that. Yeah, man, that feels bad. So there's no way, I really don't want to use this card. I would love it to power up my Sentinels. So if I play this first, I can block, it'll become a 3-3, we'll lose regen. Nah, we're giving him too many Warcry triggers there, so... We'll play it. 3 cost 3-3. If he has a combat trick here, once again we're in trouble, but we can't play around it. Okay. Problem solved temporarily. Okay. We'll go with the 3-4. I'd preferably want to save Goliath Flytrap for when there's a unit we want to silence. Oh wow, no play. I'm liking this. So, at this point, I think I'm just going to play it. That way, he'll most likely play a unit, I would imagine, next turn, and we just get a free silence off on it. I'm guessing he's got to play a 6 cost unit, right? Yeah. And we just get a free silence. Now we attack with both. We'll get endurance on them. We are cruising through this game. Play our 6 cost unit because we want to build out our board. A 5-5 would be more impactful than 2 3 cost units.
An endless rest.
Okay, so that does stop all of our stuff. But what we'll do, so we don't want to trade our 5-5 for the 5-3, right? Because both our 3-4 and our 3-5 would trade for it if he blocks. So we'll only attack with the 2 units we're comfortable trading for his, and we'll keep our more valuable one back. See, now, if I attacked with everything, he would have blocked our 5-3, they would have traded. Instead, we got to trade our 3-5 for it. And then use all of our mana.
Close ranks.
We will not plunder because we have plenty of sigils. Yeah, I was really struggling there for that. And that's not something I can edit out post recording. Okay, this is gonna be pretty rough for our opponent now. attack with everything.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
Just run out all of our units. Our opponent needs something big here, too.
Nothing gets past me.
A 2-3 is not it.
On the authority of Ironthorn.
I'll stun our 3-5 or 5-5 again. Okay. Wow, yeah, this is just this is gonna be game. Our hand is very good right now. All of these are strong units. This card right now can make what? 4 2-1s? We'll just play Growing Sludge and pass. At this point, I might stop growing my board state just in case he has something that can kill all units, but... Okay, let's see, what do we got? Yeah, this is still... Yeah. Okay. That felt much nicer. I refuse to go negative in games. 10-9, 10-9. My goal is to basically get that legendary reward bracket for this league, which I think was that top 100, or is it 500? I don't remember. Okay, game 3. Oof. For anybody that's used to watching me play these games, you know how normal this is. You would never keep that. Okay. I don't mind it, because this can plunder, turning one of our Justice cards into a Justice Sigil, so... I hate turning a removal spell in our hand into just a sigil, but we're 2 Justice Sigils away from drawing it, so... Yeah, very funny. Snap keep.
Keep it moving.
Okay, he played a very weak unit. We aren't even worried about that. Okay, now we're at the awkward point of... Do we plunder something? I think the answer is yes. Because we have 4, and then this will make 5, and then if we draw 1 more, we can play our 6-cost stuff, and then pretty much anything left in our deck. I could see an argument for not doing that just because we don't want to flood out and draw too many sigils. I'm gonna be greedy and not plunder here, just because I already have a tendency. I already have a tendency to draw too many sigils, so we'll see how that goes for us. Okay. We'll try our best. Enjoy your food. I hope it's some good seafood. So we'll go with a Staunch Protector. That way, once again, we can save our Fly Trap for when he has a strong unit that we want to silence. Oh, wow. Okay. So what do you mean? Okay, that was a solid enough turn for our opponent. At this point, I think we want to plunder. And I'm thinking of plundering Topple, just because Send to Market will have 2 Justice Sigils for, and will just be 1 sigil away, and it's the better removal spell over Topple. So, well, first always attack before you play anything. We got rid of his relic weapon, Goliath Flytrap. We could also not, but I'm gonna stop being greedy here. Now we're just 1 sigil away from both of these 2 powerful cards. Oh boy. This is a really powerful relic, so we're gonna need to kill our opponent pretty quickly here. Do we want a Bone Mask now? Probably not. So we'll attack with both, and then we'll keep building our board state instead of just making one of our units powerful. Oh boy.
We fly.
Yeah, this is gonna start getting difficult here. That card's almost unbeatable if we already aren't super far ahead. So you attack with everything. He eats our Harvester, can stop the Goliath Flytrap and only take 2. If we put Bone Mask on Harvester, he can double block the Flytrap or the Harvester, killing it. Wow, do we really not have any attacks here? I think our best bet's to play Skyguard Sentinel, and that's what we'll put Bone Mask on. Let's see, we make this a 5/7. We could make it a 5/7. Because then he still double blocks. We just have to hope he runs out of units and starts bricking here. Okay, yeah, that's probably just about game. So I'll remove that. If we attack with everything, it goes down exactly like we said. Or he double blocks the 5/5. That's still fine to me. Now, what if we attack with just 3? Double blocks the Flytrap. Either way, we still lose one of our units. We're just going to go ahead. We need to just hope, once again, we're going to play aggressive. Yep, so exactly how we drew it out. We get him down to 10. We lose a unit. But we just need to hope he bricks and draws sigils only. Basically, any unit. Wait, does this trigger it each time? Yeah, okay. That's, unfortunate. So these games happen, you know, sometimes you just lose to their legendary card, and, you know, that is what it is. Oh wait, what does this do? Oh, I could do that right now, huh? I mean, there's just no world where we win this. That's brutal. And our opponent just is not bricking at all, just mono units. So basically right here he should just attack with his 8-7 and his 9-8, giving them endurance. Wait a minute. Make that a 10, he blocks with that. I mean, what's our path to victory here, even? Life's a resource. We could have double blocked, but that's his only thing that costs 4 or more. Oh, man. So what does this do? Give +5/+5 and overwhelm. We can make that a 10-7 attack with everything. Eats that. Blocks with anything. Swings back for the win. Yeah, so this is just... It doesn't even really matter, actually. Let's just see if our opponent makes a mistake, I guess. Maybe he forgets to block our unit. You know, we go through basically every possible... Oh, wait, that was a mistake. I should have killed the... Wait, will Overwhelm still go through if I kill it? Oh, that bastard, Ian. I guess this doesn't work. Oh, I don't have enough. What am I thinking? Okay, I've seen enough here. Yeah, ignore that. I thought I had enough power, but it doesn't matter. He double blocked it anyways, which is surprising to me. Okay, I thought our deck got a lot better, but it just got playable compared to all of these other decks, so we'll see. Yeah, this is good enough. Solid little hand here. Okay, sorry about that. Play our sigil.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
Man, we always get into these discussions, huh? Let's see, we have 2 turns to draw another sigil for our 4 cost. So we won't discard anything.
We fly.
Our opponent's also just playing 1 power things, and like I've discussed about in like all of my videos, you don't have to worry about 1 power things too much. It's just this thing's gonna peck away at me for 1 damage. It doesn't even matter. Okay, so I'll attack with our 2/2 because he can't block it. effectively. Play our 2/1 flyer, pass.
On the authority of Ironthorn.
Well, there's our mana we were talking about. I'll attack here. I'm fine keeping his board clear, so if he blocks to trade, if he takes it, even better. That was a free 2 damage, and now we can play a unit that can block it. Okay, that was good for him. He was able to draw an additional card. And now we know he has a big flyer. But now we know we can save removal for that. Luckily, we already have Senna Market. Okay. We'll attack like this, giving both of our guys endurance. That way they can still block on the way back. The double block here. Okay, I'm surprised. That is a good trade for him, but I don't mind getting Ursa Squadron off the board. Maybe that wasn't the best on our part, especially because he has infinite cards in hand. We just need to hope our growing sludge can manage to get really big. Give it flying, I would assume. Okay. I mean, don't think too hard about that. That was a pretty safe attack for him, just because why would I waste my regen to prevent 1 life of damage?
Guilty.
Oh wow, yes please. Okay, our opponent might be a newer player. Just because that was obviously going to be my block, so swing in with his other Valkyrie was a free attack. Okay. Now the question is, how greedy do I get here? Let it grow 1 more time. What's going to be bigger than a 9/9? Okay, we take a huge chunk out of his life. We'll play our 1/1 with Deadly. And, keep the Sigil in hand for now.
It's too late to repent.
Okay, so he has just enough to block with everything and kill our sludge, but what I don't really know what our opponent's doing there, to be honest. Yeah, tag with our 9/9. I assume you would just block with the 1/2 here. I apologize to our opponent for this one. I'll send his 3/4 to market. That clears his board. Now, even if he plays that 5/5 flyer, we're still gonna attack for lethal. So basically, he has to play multiple units this turn, or kill our growing sludge. Those are the only ways our opponent gets out of this. Which, there are tons of cards he could have that do that. This is not one of them. I guess, in a way, it is. 7, 9. But if he does that, he's super in trouble here. So, I attack with Growing Sludge. He blocks with the 2/2, the 3/3, and the 4/4. That wipes his board, but then he plays that 5/5 Valkyrie flyer, and then we have nothing. These all have to attack on his next turn, so we could just block them. Yeah. So that's essentially why these guys have Reckless, so they have to attack, so I could just block them on the way at me each time. He could have a combat trick, though, but it would have to be a hefty one. Oh, wow. Wow. And our opponent's got the 5/5 flyer still.
Can't handle the heat?
And in usual solo fashion, there's something. So what can we draw here? Send the reserves is like our best
Papers,
bet.
please.
And hope our opponent keeps bricking. There's a good chance of that if with his whole last turn all he did was play a 2/3. I was gonna 2-for-1 himself to kill our guy. Blitzstone, maybe. Oh wow, he 3-for-1'd himself for that. Okay, well, we're both just in a top decking war at this point. Let's see what we get off the top. I could have saw there's definitely an argument to just take the 4. Negate an enemy spell. Wow. That's... Our opponent has a very weird deck that we're struggling against. But, you know, it is what it is. That's how it goes. We still have cards we can draw. We have a bunch of 6-drops. That can't even block it.
A new face. Handcrafted.
Okay. So that has Valor, so we can't even block. It'll become a 5/4. Come on, opponent. It even has Reckless, so you have literally no decisions here. Okay, we're going to be aggressive here since Rowhammer has endurance. If he has a removal spell, he wins, but if he draws a sigil here... What? Okay, I don't know what that was about. Wait, we win. He needed to not attack with the Valkyrie there. Okay. If he doesn't attack with the Valkyrie, our turn we draw Sigil. We can't attack with the 3/3 because he would just block with the 1/1 that he didn't attack with, and then he would attack back for game. Meaning he would have had a draw. He would have had a full draw to figure out if he could win or not. That was... okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, straight into the next game. We have both of our factions. We're on the play. We have Ursa Squadron on turn 2. I'll take that. This guy's using the same sleeves. Are these the sleeves from this season? This month's league. Okay. The only thing better than Ursa Squadron on turn 2 is turn 2 on the play. But unfortunately, he'll most likely have a 3-cost unit here. So we'll attack. If it trades with a 3-power thing... oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. That's really good for us. I was content. I wasn't super happy about it, but I was content with... okay, never mind. Our opponent had the exact perfect answer for it. Oh wow, we totally bluffed him on the spell there. We could... once again, I just don't like plundering away our actual cards. And how much better is a 3/4 than a... or 3/5 versus a 3/4?
Lord Styar is busy.
We'll make the less mana efficient play, but hopefully get some value by silencing something. Okay, so we attack. We can't attack with anything. At this point, I think I'll plunder away Rowhammer, because we really want to get to playing these stronger cards in our hand. And hopefully I can silence this before he plays a strong Valkyrie. What's our opponent got?
The bastion stands strong.
Okay, we'll silence his workshop. No good attacks here since he can block and eat both of these guys, or just block, and essentially trade the 1/1 for my 3-5. So we'll just play Growing Sludge and let it grow. I'm feeling pretty good here. We have a strong hand. Our opponent's really only blocking us with one unit.
On my mark.
If we could draw martial efficiency here, that would be amazing. Oh, damn, that turned off our topple. Unfortunate, to say the least. And now we don't have any attacks. Okay. Not great. But we're just gonna make our Growing Sludge out to... No. Okay. That's still not great, but we're taking 5 damage here.
My formula is perfect.
Wait, one more turn, make it a 13-13, and attack with it then. These flyers might be the death of us.
Battle formation.
Okay, that'll reveal what it is. Go for the double block. So, we need to find another answer for these flyers. I'm not sure we have it. There's Send to Market, but... Okay, that can help. We're going to get the Heirloom from playing that card, which can give our Growing Sludge Overwhelm. Let's see, we attack with a 3-5 here. I'm hoping he doesn't block the 4-4. Christ. Yeah, that's game. Okay. I guess we'll just topple his... Oh, man. Okay. So we need him to overcommit to an attack, and then we'll play our... Okay. Let's see if we can get the W. Man, of course he's got another unit. We're just... Okay. He's still at 17. That's so far away from being dead. So we lose on his next turn when he goes to attack. So we have to go... We have to go for it. He's giving me the early well played. Man. Let's see. We attack with everything. He could just blah, 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 block everything. Does it matter what we give the +5/+5 on? Giving anything endurance doesn't matter. So, yeah, he just can chump anything, and it's fine. Even if I give the 4 for it, he has 4 blockers. Chump, 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 chump. Take 9, 10. Hey. Just can't catch a break. I thought we had this game too. Our opponent's really taking his time. Okay, well. We're fighting for our life in this league, I swear. I don't know if, like, I'm facing better players than usual, but I don't think on any league that I've, like, really sat down and, like, tried in that I've had this low of a win rate. But hey, you gotta get humbled eventually. At the end of the day, it's a game of randomness. So either you have a streak of being unlucky, maybe you just go against people who drew better, maybe I'm misplaying all over the place. That's for you guys to tell me. But it's just not breaking our way. But we'll get right back into it. We'll fight for that positive win rate. Okay, another Ursa Squadron on turn 2. But we are on the draw, so not quite as good. Let's see if we can make it happen. Shoal Dredger. Okay. Potentially a Mandrake theme. Yep, we won't be greedy. We'll use our blueprints right away. By be greedy, I'm saying we could wait till we have 3 of each influence, but it's just that'll take so long. We could use the sigils way before then. So he has a deadly unit. That's obviously very annoying for us. He has removal, maybe? Why would you attack there? I'll get a free Warcry trigger. Okay. I'm sensing Fatal Misstep here. If that's the case, I would rather lose my 3/3 than the 2/1 with flying. Okay, it wasn't Fatal Misstep. That was the good choice. Well, for him. I don't want to trade my 3/3 for his 1/1, of course, so no attack there. Wow, so he has some solid Mandrake cards in here. Attack with him. Play Growing Sludge. Hope he can't deal 2 damage to it.
Keep up the assault!
What is this thing's trigger? When you gain life, play an O2. Wait, you're really offering this trade? So even without the buff, these two trade, so I'm gonna take that. Interesting. We'll play our Sigil here. We'll play Bone Mask on our Flyer. And when Bone Mask hits, I draw a card for each unit with 4 or more power, which is 2. And our opponent gives up. Man, some of the ones we're winning, I feel like we don't even deserve those, but this is very, very weird games here. Also, let me... Oh, no. What's the price? It's, okay, it's top 500. I don't know what I was thinking for the legendary. This is kind of like my baseline minimum goal for each league I do is just break 500, which is you need just above a 50% win rate. Once you hit 21 wins, that usually gets you there, from what I remember. So, obviously we're only this high because there's still plenty of time in the league left, so. Okay, come on, let's stop trading 1 win, 1 loss. Right here, right here. Okay, what do we got? 1 Sigil hand. I don't care to see anything else. 2, but we got both of our factions. We'll go for it. You guys know me. I have no issues drawing sigils, that's for sure. But hopefully we can just get a sigil in the next two draws.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
This definitely doesn't curve out well, because if you can get your... If you're stuck on 2 sigils, this pitching one of your cards for secret pages doesn't even help. Okay, yeah, this is... Yeah, we're just getting the bad end of luck today. This is basically game over. He has 3 Warcry triggers. Even if they go on 3 separate things, he's gonna be playing unit after unit that's stronger, so we're in some trouble here. Okay, Cell Sword. We'll turn that into a sigil. Pass. I'm sensing he has a combat trick here. It keeps pausing. Come to think of it, I could have just toppled.
On the authority of Iron
Wow, he is brutalizing us right now.
Papers, please.
So he has a 1-cost spell. So it's that telekinetic, whatever, shackles. Why does this have killer? It got the Warcry and that buff. That's pretty brutal. Yep. Oh. Oh, so even... Wow. I should have realized that shackles would also prevent his damage to the killer. So that was a misplay on me, especially because I actually read his move. Unfortunately, that's just about going to seal the deal for me. I can topple his guy, and then that still gives me the double block on Ursa Squadron. But that's not very mana efficient. If we play Bone Mask, then we can block him. Not really sure what the best play there was, but this is diversifying our threats, so if he did have removal, killed one of our guys. Oh man. I mean, you guys are watching it live. I can't even make it up. So we got martial efficiency. So once again, we try to double block Ursa Squadron, and then we can blank his 2/2. That's pretty mediocre to me. We can topple the 3/3 and then double block that. I guess that's just the best. Man, that feels so bad though. The other option's exactly what we said before, Bone Mask. I'm hoping we can draw Sigil next turn. That way, the reason why I'm so against using Topple on his unit is because we leave one power open, whereas if we can draw a Sigil, we can topple and play Ursa Squadron or leave martial efficiency up. So it's like, we just need a little luck to break our way this game. Our opponent's drawing hot right now, and they're 3 factions. I don't know how so many people I play in League get away with that, and they always end up demolishing me. Usually I just end up getting faction screwed and you don't have the right one. But our opponent has like an aggressive deck here. It's good. Okay, so we'll block it this way. This is signaling to me he has another combat trick. That way, if I double block on Ursa Squadron, we don't get as heavily punished. Wow, this is a really bad attack for him without knowing anything else he has.
You are cleared to ride.
Okay. Let's see. I don't like any of this. Expand the reach gets us a Sigil. These are all the same issues I was just talking about. But I don't think we have a choice here. Hopefully our opponent's running out of things. We do still have overthrow, but I just need one turn of breathing room. Okay, thank God. This is what I meant by breathing rooms. He's just playing a relic, not expanding his board. We'll block here. Even if he has a combat trick, we can't really afford to not block there, so... Barricade Basher. Okay. Okay, there's a Sigil, which we really needed. So playing that, we still... Let's see here. Ursa Squadron, we can chump once on the Barricade Basher and expand the reach. That doesn't seem that great.
My formula is perfect.
At least this way, when we double block, we get the +2/+2 buff on the top unit of our deck. So we're as far as like the tempo of the game's going, we're playing one step behind, because even if our plan works out and he plays another good unit, we don't really have any great follow-up plays. Growing Sludge needs to stay on the board a couple turns. Yeah, right there, that totally ruins that plan, because then now we can't double block it. So we need to leave up martial efficiency, essentially. So we can play Ursa Squadron, because all we need is martial efficiency and 1 amplify.
Battle formation!
This is a good game. Jesus Christ. Our plan still stands. If this works out, he loses his unit. We keep our unit. We attack back to kill his relic weapon. If he has something here, then we just lose. Basically. Okay. We'll attack here. We can't just... Oh, wow. And that dodges... Okay. Okay, so we basically need to get Send the Market online. If we expand the reach, play Side Street Monitor, he can attack and kill it with both the relic weapon and his... So that... But in order to do that, we'll need to plunder away something. Because if we just do this, then we don't have... Oh, man. Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, Growing Sludge. This plays the Sigil depleted for some reason. So... Yep, so we don't have to block here, but it's highly advised. That just gets rid of our regen shield. That gets rid of his relic weapon. really needed to draw an actual something. Send the market. Hopefully this isn't too strong, whatever it is. Another Warcry guy. So we have plenty of good draws here. But it's good. If anybody's watching this for the first time, this is a good intro to how how these games go for me.
Guilty.
Okay. We basically just gotta kill anything he has to slow down his clock. That is one of the best draws we could have had, but I think it's too little too late.
A world of options.
He also has 3 cards in hand, so I assume as soon as he gets higher sigils, he'll be able to play a bunch of scary stuff. Basically, any flyer he plays, we lose. We can't afford to get any lower in life, so...
Inner flame burns bright.
Jeez, how many... how many damn, Warcry triggers did he get off? He had 5 on the other guy, and he has 4 on this. So, if I give this guy +5/+5, swing with everything, 2, 4, 6, 13, he takes it and we lose. If I just did that on him attacked, he just takes it, nothing happens.
Not bad.
Wow. Opponent's drawing straight gas. I don't really know. I think we plundered away our other send to market. We've used all
Keep it burning.
that. I can't remember if we plundered away our second one. If we did, we basically lost this game. He's gonna get a free market swap here. Maybe like a growing sludge that we're able to stall long enough for it to grow big enough. So we only need to block with 1. That's game. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see what these are some rough ones. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like we're maneuvering them decently, but sometimes the cards don't break your way. These are sick. Wow. Where the hell do you get those card sleeves? Damn. So I don't love this hand. We have 4 sigils, 2 of which are cards that get sigils, but this is the one case where I will save this card since we are already close to getting the 3 influence.
Take him down!
Wow. Our opponent's starting off strong. 2 cost 3/2.
Hammer it out.
Wow, yeah, that's game right there. So basically he gained a lot of tempo on, normally you can do one thing a turn. He killed our thing for 1 power and then played another unit that's very aggressive, so we'll attack because it's free since we have endurance, but brutal.
Break the barricade.
And we are just... So he takes 6 here, he plays any... Oh yeah, it's...
Close ranks.
Well, we ended up plundering away 2 sigils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 total sigils in this very short game. Yep. Okay. Brutal. Okay, let's see if we can fight back to even. I think if I take this loss, usually when I'm on these, like, rough streaks... Oh, this is weird. We have a 2-cost spell we don't really want to play, and then a bunch of stuff we can't even play. But I guess that's okay. That was a greedy one. But with how many sigils we're drawing, this can't go wrong. Wow. I'm like really struggling with words. What I was going to say was, usually if I'm on a rough streak like this, and I think a lot more people should do this, just take a break. It'll clear your mind. I'm not like that bothered by it, but I almost find for me, it's just better. Maybe you're just facing the harder players. Whenever whatever time that is, hey, they're all just playing the game too. So I notice I just stop when I'm on a cold streak, and then when I hop on, I'll go right into a hot streak if I start playing at a different time. That's how I like to do these things. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Together.
Our opponent's definitely not slowing down. Sheesh, that's a good card. What did he use for that soldier? Fresh recruits? Wow, that was really quick. Dinner. Okay, if he had a combat trick, he would have attacked with all of his units. Oh, smart. We shall... What shall we do here? We could play that one. That doesn't really help us. It does let us double block. And then we save overthrow for a unit that... Man, that just seems not great. We'll kill the 7/5. And then we'll leave Staunch Protector back to block. Give one of your other units +1/+2. Okay, so that speeds up his clock on us greatly. So we'll topple his flyer. And now this lets us play our sellsword. We won't plunder. We'll attack for 3. Pass the turn. Only attacked for 3 there just because we have a good block on his non-flyer. I know I've said it 100 times, but I'm very confident about this game. So, even if we only draw sigils from now on, I am confident. But, we'll see. This opponent was aggressive this game, but his stuff kind of just died out.
I can do this!
We'll wait one more turn for it to become a 9/9. We're going to pass the turn because I already lost to 1 board wipe. What is it? Flight of the Valkyries or whatever? Ugh. That was brutal. Potentially we could have played around that better, but I would need to watch it back if we needed to build our board state more or not. Now, depending what he plays, we might need to. Okay, we'll attack with everything. We don't care about losing Growing Sludge. Okay, yeah. I like this. Takes 7. We'll kill the Inspire guy. That's growing every card he draws. And we'll just play another Growing Sludge. Trust me, man, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. So you're just gonna take it? Get any more Windshaws away. It's been rough. Basically very similar to the last time I streamed. Yeah, what? We started 9-8 and now we're 13-13, so we're essentially the same. We win one, we lose one. We win one, we lose one. We win one, we lose one. We lose one, we win one. It's like it's been rough. We've had a lot of high sigil draws for sure. But we've made some decent plays and had some good games, so can't complain too much. I was only gonna play a couple more. If I can end positive win rate, like above 50%, I'll be happy. So we'll see. If I get a win this game, I'll probably hop off. My plan is to start streaming at least once a week on Sunday, and then potentially twice on Wednesday, but we'll see. Yeah. That's definitely my curse.
This is my... I'm willing to try anal.
Thanks, Oos, for that one. What'd you get at the seafood spot? Fancy seafood, you said? Okay. We have both of our factions, 3 sigils instead of 2 or 4. We'll take that. May fortune smile on us both. Oh wow, what is this? Units you draw. Oh wow. It basically gives everything in his deck endurance. Okay. We can play this choosing sentinels. It's probably fine.
A new face.
Now that gives us a free attack, because if he attacks with that guy, we can block. Oof. Yeah, that sounds freaking good. Making me hungry. Brutal. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, now we can't attack. Damn, this card's ridiculous. And, of course, our opponent has it exactly on turn 2. This is just the theme for this stream. Bad beats. But we're going to try to fight. We're going to do our best to fight our way out of this. Get our game face on. Okay, our opponent didn't attack. Come on, pass the turn. Get some blood flow going, you know?
Slow night.
That was the only thing we had going for us. I mean, how do we even win this? I attack with a 4/4. He just blocks with any two of his guys. Not his rare, kills it. Maybe we could just kill him in the air with Side Street Monitor. We don't have amazing blocks for his Rowhammer, unfortunately. But a 1/1 isn't doing us any good, so... What you got?
Keep up the assault!
Man, honestly, you should have just played that guy and passed. So honestly, do I just send to market this frickin' thing? That makes, I assume this makes all of his, 3 of his units -1/-1, essentially. And all the next ones. Okay, that's actually not doing too much. Since we have, regen. Words are hard. Yeah. We'll send that guy away. And now we still get flying back. Okay. Not great for us. But now we can trade this guy for any 2 of his units. And that's pretty damn good for us. Our opponent must have a lot of spells in his hand. He's taking it's taking a while. Sure. Nothing's changed here. Sellsword plundering away our sigil, which is why we kept it in our hand. Then we'll just play it. So I would lose Mask Maker here. Yeah, it doesn't sound great. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I don't know why. I meant to, like, just click, like, to my turn. Okay. Shall we try this again? It's hard to say without knowing what that is. I think giving it the -1 just to reveal it is the main thing. And then we basically turn this into... Wow. Yeah, okay. That essentially killed 2 of his units. Well, 3 of his units. Revealed Growing Sludge, making it an 0-1. And now it's an 0-3. But you see why I didn't dump it all on the 5-cost guy. Yeah. There's no way to know, but it was like, if I did this 3 times, it guarantees it to just be a 0-3. We don't care about 2 damage here. I don't know why I keep almost clicking through the turns. No
Papers,
attacks
please.
here, really.
Nothing gets past me.
We need to start drawing some fire. His relic's gonna give him some really good advantage here. If only we had rares.
A world of options. A world of options.
Wow. Guess we just take this L too. Jesus.
A little bit of this.
Lord Steyr is busy.
What can we draw to get us out of this? Our own send for reserves.
Keep up the assault!
Wow. This guy almost has like a constructed soldier deck. This is... And if we double block with any 2/2s, it's just enough to kill him. So we lose him. We lose him. So we're left with a 2/2, a 2/1. We're left with a 2/2 and a 2/1. And he loses... He's left with a 2 3/2s and a 4/3. Well, I unblocked with a 4/4 just because he can block all of these guys profitably without their buff. So... we need a amazing draw here, not a sigil. not a sigil. Every time I say we need a good draw, we draw a sigil.
Me.
Welcome to my channel, Solo Fit Plays. Only if we have 4.
Stop playing adult Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, stream, I am talking to y'all.
Yes.
COD is where it's at. We have the
Yes.
force.
Thank you.
We are all 4.
Okay, give me... This game will be over soon.
What is soon?
As soon as he attacks me with blue eyes. Huh?
Just how long?
Like 5 minutes. Play one game. You guys will die off the rip until you have me. So.
Salvation arrives.
Okay, so of course we draw sigil and our opponent draws bomb rare. Okay, block and I mean, this is just so over with. It doesn't matter, right? And we take 7 going to 1. And we only have the 4/4, so even if I draw removal for him, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So it doesn't matter, even if I draw removal for the... I'm not salty. Okay. Yeah, that's about all I can take out of those games. And now I'm negative. Like I said, I haven't had a negative win-loss ratio in League. I mean, I haven't played League that often. I don't want to make it sound like I'm like crazy good, but usually I'm significantly far above this, so this was definitely a humbling stream for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to hop on COD, as you heard, the adult game, and hopefully I'll get some good games there, and I could stream that potentially. We'll see, but hopefully I can get some good content in those games, and we'll go from there. And at least I don't have to worry about drawing sigils in that game. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another one of my videos. Peace!